I want you and that young man to tie that knot. I'm gonna pray for you. And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho.
It's
Yes.
the O
He
dot
helped
N
Daniel
dot
get
E
out the
dot
lion's den.
period.
He helped Gilligan get off the island.
Let me get straight to the business. Got them lions in the building. Why you lying to the children? Why you lying to the children? RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been the best. Man, they know they no contest. Yahuwah, he do the best. We will not see you tomorrow. Cause you cannot go to thought. All the sons and all the daughters. Standing hard with big manodas. But my son, he made me Taurus. On that line, I'm still a Taurus. Karate kicking Chuck Norris, 4-5 on my waist. If he started, will not hesitate to get retarded. Oh lordy, he ain't got a PowerPoint, he farted. He running to the hills like a Philistine. G-Hawk hitting Hamites with the guillotine. Situation turned up with the Ratchet team. JJ 7000 to the debate league. Yeah, I know them haters gon' hate me, but he won't debate me. Pistol off safety. He respond, come wake me. If I don't get up, nigga shake me. Really give me up. If he don't show up, then he fake G. I touch down and make these nigga nuts hate me. Dear brother. Balling and crawling all the way from H-Time. Let me get straight to the business. Man, them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Why you lying to them children? You gon' cry, you gon' get it. Me, I'm like a frog, nigga, ribbit. Of course, it's in the spirit. I just got the Porsche, she can steer it. Michael got the raw, Shaq and Willie. Lamborghini doors, you better not spill it. Mama's high, say I'm more than just a villain. Mama's cry, arms open wide for her children. Suicide, immortalized as the realest, yeah. Death by cop, black suicide. Let me get straight to the business. Got them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Why you lying to them children? RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been there. Man, they know they no contest. Yahuwah, he do the best. Wow, what's that? Why didn't take it over? Number one debate league, you heard me? When it's up, it's stuck. I'm stepping on everything, nigga. Metaphorically, of course.
And once again, putting it down for you and yours, you are now tuned into another riveting, in your face, straight with no chaser episode of The Lion's Den. And as always, you have myself, Malachi Baby Hebrew, along with Yeshaya Dah at the helm, ready to make it happen. But first and foremost, we always give honor to the Lord in Christ, from whom all thoughts, positive thoughts flow. And of course, we give honor to JJ 7000, the CEO of operations of the Lion's Den, who always allows us to come in and give our statesmanship on things both spiritual and public. And as always, we thank the lady of the house who maintains order, Sister Karima, for making sure we stay on point, and anyone else that comes in the Lion's Den, they stay on point. And on that note, we always say, when you come to the Lion's Den, wipe your feet, mind your manners, conduct yourself in an orderly manner during the duration, and you'll have a very, very good time here. As we're going to be hospitable hosts, as we're going to make sure that we stay mild mannered, but with a little edge, and we accommodate you and give you your intellect, fill your intellectual and spiritual system with facts, truth. And that's what this is what the Lion Den is dedicated to, truth. And in all ways, when you come to the Lion's Den, you that's right. I gotta tell you, the seven eyes are always on deck. And that's intelligence, integrity, inspiration, influence, independence, insight, and information. Because see, we don't want you to take our word for anything that we present. We want you to get up off your duff after the fact. You can replay this show after the fact. Write down what we talk about. Examine it and investigate for yourself. And in the meantime, in between time, be sure you tune into other episodes of the Lions Den with the High Power Debate League and all things that the wide variety of what is offered here in the Lions Den. Because it is one nucleus that we always operate on, the truth. But it's multifaceted ways and means to get to that truth. And when we roll with Lions Den, when you roll with the Lions and Lioness, you're rolling with pride, the pride. Because we're permanently ready in destroying evil, starting with our own. And that's right, here in the Lions Den, we are anti-coon. And what's a coon? That's a complete, obvious, obedient, yes, a boss nigga. We don't do that here. No bootlicking goes on here. So with that being said, Yeshaya Da, what's on your mind?
What's on my mind is Karens and the role they play in the world. She's dangerous. Every time she show up, trouble comes with her. Let's go back to 1955. Karen at her finest. The report was a little young man named Emmett Till whistled at this Karen. They got back to her husband. Husband got mad and said, I'm going to find that boy. Went to the boy's family house, knocked on the door, and said, bring him out. Our people back in them days were scared as hell. Took the boy, got him in the car, never came back home. Days later, found his dead body. Found his dead body. That caused and sparked the civil rights movement back in 1955. That was the same year Rosa Parks didn't want to sit in the back of the bus. 1955, both events happened 55. But the lies of a Karen got a young black man killed. And that Karen, like nature, is still going on to this day. That's why she's dangerous. Now she can come forth in a male Karen too. When people believe liars, okay? She's a dangerous individual. And that's why things are going to change. Because this kingdom that we're living in is going to be destroyed. And all the Karens and male Karens, female Karens, you're going to be destroyed with it. Because this madness that's going on here, the hatred that we see in these streets, you Karens think that the whole world got to bow to you because of who you are and what you look like. You think because you got the complexion for the connection, everybody's supposed to bow to their knees to you. You the boss lady. Not here. Not when it comes to me. Nah. But we're gonna tackle this very important issue that happened 68 years ago, 1955, young black man got killed by the lies of this Karen. And what's
But hold on for a
amazing,
second. But
but
hold on for a second, JT. I
yeah,
don't mean to interrupt you as you flow, but let's take time out for those who are
yeah,
coming in. Let's give them let me give you what the breakdown on what a Karen is, what we're addressing today,
go ahead.
what a Karen is. Now, this is a term that has been applied to a lot of out of control, anti-black, racist, bigoted, this just spoiled, rotten white women, and we are
Yeah,
not
that's
going to give
about
we
right.
and the origin of the name Karen. The reason that is two names that we first applied. First it was Becky, and then Karen. But Karen is more
Margaret,
prevalent.
throw Margaret in
But
there.
but Karen is more prevalent because it is actually referring to the character in Goodfellas. Okay, in Goodfellas, if you go back to watching the movie, the 1990
That was Ray
classic,
Liotta's wife, right?
she in the movie, yes, Karen. Why? She was such a drama queen, so out of
Hello.
control, erratic. Okay, so this is where the term that's where the term Karen actually is referencing. You know, a white woman who's out of control, who's full of
Hmm.
drama, brings all kinds of chaos and confusion.
Wherever she
All
go.
right, at the most inappropriate moments. So this is what we're addressing today. We're talking about and this is not a joke. This is not a game, and this is not anything that's bigoted, racist. We're gonna prove with actual occurrences that have been going on in the last
Yep.
goddamn since the inception of this country. So if you can't handle this truth, if you feel some kind of way when we go into this, you are more than welcome to leave right now, straight up. But we're gonna go in and go hard. So now that we've given you the origin of what the name Karen, why when white women go all dramatic and get all erratic and they're called a Karen, that's why, and that's where it stems from, originates from. Okay, along with Becky. So with that,
Susanna.
no. Keep the common name, Becky and Karen. These are the two that have been the troublesome in these last 8 or 9 years, more so than
A
anything. So
decade.
with that being said, continue on.
Yeah. And her Karenicity hasn't stopped. It goes on daily, every day in this country, hell, throughout the world. She just is a spoiled individual. She got everything handed to her on a silver plate. So she's spoiled. Karima, I sent you a video. It's about 3 minutes long. If you can play it, please play it. This is the definition of a spoiled Karen when she played this video. Do you got the video, Karima? Ring. Hello.
And for those who are tuning in, we're welcoming you to the Lion's Den. As always, Yeshaya and myself, Baby Hebrew, we're putting it down. We're the ones who come in and discuss all things current, what need to be talked about, and everything else. Why you coming in? Why you are stepping in and coming in? What are we addressing today? We're addressing a phenomenon. We are addressing a very dangerous species among the human race that has become an agent or has been an agent of chaos since the beginning of time.
Hmm.
So much so, this agent of chaos is even you have certain of their men who are tired of them. We're talking about the Karen. We're talking about the Becky. But now the name Karen has taken over more so. We're gonna address today why this is not a joke, it's not a game, because what we're looking at, okay, is from yesterday to the day, how a lot of white women have caused a lot of problems for black men and black people as a whole in this country. And we're going to
Yep.
see.
Did you see that movie Mandingo?
Hold on. And this is exactly why. This is why when you have Ron DeSantis and other states now when they eliminate Black history, and this is why they want to eliminate it. Because see, you have agents of truth like myself, Yeshaya Dar, JG7000, Karima, and other voices out here, black voices who are bringing it to you raw and free on this in this instance. And what we're doing is we are not gonna forget. We ain't gonna see. The Bible tells you in Deuteronomy, the 32nd second chapter, at verse 7. Let me calm down. To remember the days of old and consider the many years. Don't forget the past. In Ecclesiastes, the first chapter at verse 18, it tells you the Lord requires all things past. Your rap sheet. So what we're doing today, we are addressing this because see, on the death of Carolyn Bryant, okay, who falsely accused Emmett Till, a 15-year-old child, and her accusation turned out to be a bald-faced lie, but her husband and 3 of his friends took this 15-year-old child and they desecrated him.
What? Hold up.
And this bitch, hold on, no, don't you. This bitch never was brought up on charges and was protected by every state that refused to prosecute her wherever she ran. Okay, let's just put it in perspective. I'm gonna be raw with it in this moment. When she was supposed to be, and he has Negro sympathists. Yo, the cooning and the bootlicking is incredible. You had Negroes, and you know who they are. You know the suspects. You know the usual culprits. All right, talking about she's too old now. Why are you all pursuing her? She's suffered enough. Wait a minute.
What the hell that woman suffered?
Wait a minute. Hold on. First off, what do you mean she's too old? Because last I looked, Bill Cosby, how old is Bill Cosby? Bill Cosby ancient. All right? He ancient. But they came
85.
They came after him. They didn't stop. Okay? When it comes down to all those Nazi soldiers who are old, decrepit, most of them are broken down.
They came after they raggedy ass.
They come after them. Okay, they come after them with a vengeance. But here it is. When it comes to black folk, and when we've been wronged, falsely accused, what do? They drag their feet. This woman should have been brought up on all kinds of charges because she lied.
She should have died in prison.
Okay, but no, she was protected. But no, you had more Negro sympathists circling the wagons, protecting this heifer. So this cannot be ignored. This is not a joke. It's not a game. It needs to be addressed. Yeshaya Dar, it's on you.
Yo, I just remembered that this woman's name is Karen. It just came to my mind. This is who this woman's name was. And what happened? Under this Karen's watch, an innocent black child with life was taken. And I'm gonna say it when it is. It's a damn shame this hoe lived this damn long. 80 some odd years. 88 years this hoe. She should have been locked up in prison until she died. There ain't no excuses for her, man. Period. I ain't want to give her one. Who the hell is she? She ain't nobody. But this is the way America was made, created, off of the backs of slaves and hatred. And then y'all Karens walking around thinking somebody's supposed to feel sorry for your raggedy ass. I ain't. There was a video out there a couple weeks back, I think. A Karen walked right up to a black woman, tell her, you can't eat in this part of the hotel. I don't care. Get out. Get out. Go right up to her and spit in the face. Black woman beat the brakes off her ass. What she should have got. That's some nasty stuff to do to somebody, man. Okay? But that's how they think. I got the complexion for the connection. I'm Karen. I can do as I please. It. In history, Karen done caused race riots and multiple lynchings and death in this country because of the lies of you, Karens. Remember the movie? Whoever was old enough in the chat, there was a movie called Mendingo. And Karen in the flick said, "If you don't make love to me, I'm gonna tell my husband that you raped me." Got the brother killed in the movie. Rosewood, Karen lied, who went through the town and killed many men, brothers. Karen told a lie. 2 years before that, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Karen again told a damn lie. Went through the town, burnt every damn thing and destroyed. Let me finish, man. Hold up, man. Let me finish.
Wait, hold on.
Good.
When it comes down to, like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again. When it comes down to the issue of Tulsa, Oklahoma, when it comes down to Rosewood and all that was a lie. It's a bald-faced lie. No, it had nothing to do with no damn white woman. That was all about jealousy of white men feeling some kind of way about us
Well, it's a
prospering
male
and doing
Karen
our
then,
thing.
man.
All right, but now let's get back on what's going on currently, because you just got me started. All right, now we had that event where this woman walked up to this child and spit in her face, but look what she was telling her. Okay, the video's gone viral. Okay, she walked telling her what she can't eat, where she can't eat in this part of the hotel after she done paid her money and paid for all the amenities and accommodations that come with the hotel. Here, this white woman had it in her mind, her bigoted, racist mind, slave master mind, or slave mistress mind, that you can't eat here. See, this is an attitude that is still going on. See, you have idiots out here who will tell you that America is not racist. And if you believe that, then you're out of your mind. All right? She walked up to us, Yeshaya just said, and spit right in her face. She had the gall and the gumption to spit in her face. But see, of course, she don't realize what time we're living in. It's a new day, a new time, and new attitude among our people, even though you have a lot of bootlicks and kiss asses still among us. But this is not good. That she is not alone in her attitude. She is not alone. And a couple of days ago, Yeshaya brought forth a audio video showing how you have white men, sheriffs, police officers, and other professions sitting down conspiring on how they were going to kill some black people and kill some reporters who were reporting, the corruption that was going on within the state they preside. But this is not an isolated incident, because I'm gonna take you back. Let's go. Let me take you back to damn February of 1994, y'all. Now, some of y'all may have been born. But your Shida, do you remember the case of Susan Smith?
That's the white woman that pretended kids was robbed stole the car.
Yeah, in Union,
with the children in the car.
Yeah, this took place in Union, South Carolina. All right, this heifer took it upon herself to say that she had just got carjacked. Oh, the media was all over it, because what did she say? A black man jumped in her car and took off with her car with her children in the back seat. Oh, they were NBC, ABC, all the CBS. Oh, they were just playing.
All the major networks was on this story.
Just sucking it. No, so-called major networks so-called major networks. They're not major. They're not major. They're garbage. And I'm gonna break that down in a minute. But let me stay on point. Union, South Carolina. Somebody please help me find my babies. And boy, any black man was in danger at that point in time. But thankfully, there were some eagle-eyed detectives who started asking questions. Wait a minute, hold up. Why would a black man jump in a vehicle if he's carjacking, sees two white kids, you can't miss them, in the back seat, and the carjacking is already bad enough, but he gonna add kidnapping. And then ultimately they found the car in the Union, South Carolina River with the boys dead in the back seat. So this black man, not only did he carjack, kidnap, now he murdered. But still, Eagle Eye Detectives started asking the right questions, but lo and behold, Susan Smith's estranged husband stepped up and said, nah, ain't no black man did that. She did it. Investigate her. She did it. Okay, because she had some dude that she was feeling, but he ain't want no ready-made family. So she took it upon herself to kill those boys. But the first thing out of her mouth, a black man did it. Okay? See, this kind of Karenicity is dangerous, bro. It is in this climate of anti-black attitudes now the Karen is even more prevalent. All right? What we tend to do here is if anything involves pork, two-leg pork, we don't even say their names, but we'll give you the story. You had another young man who was he was bird watching in Central Park here in New York.
Yep.
A Karen felt some kind of way about this man watching birds. And the video shows her going off. She calls the police. Help! I'm in danger. A black man. He's all over me. And the man was like, "What are you talking about? I'm not doing anything to you." Yo, she was so into it, lying, that here it is. She had her dog on a leash. She was strangling her dog, killing the dog while laying down all these falsehoods. And do you know, even with the video evidence showing that the Negro that she falsely accused, do you know that he stepped up and said, just leave her alone. She suffered enough. Yo, this woman was trying to get him killed. Okay? This occurred in Central Park, you all.
A few years back.
All right? And how about, JT, how about this story, bro? You remember? Do you remember this story? How about the white woman, right? That
the Karen, just say Karen.
The Karen. No, we're just gonna say it like it is. Okay? Out of control, lying white woman who put forth a false accusation about some black men kidnapped her. You remember that story?
I think. When it comes to Karen, sometimes I remember, sometimes I don't.
All right, well, this story, man, she said that some black men kidnapped her, all right, and held her hostage. But wait, they held her hostage, but they didn't call her family, anyone, asking for money and whatever. Look, let me just get to it. Turns out she was cheating on her husband. All right. and
Typical
certain
Karen.
things came out, and the first thing that came to her mind, some black men kidnapped her.
Yo, let me say something. The black man is the easy scapegoat to any Karen. All you got to say is a black man did this, they come a running. Okay? And how many Karens done got brothers killed because they lied
Right.
in this country? Okay? I'm gonna keep it real. The reason why the black family is all jacked up, Karen came in to the black community in America with some feminist BS and destroyed the household. Karen again on the mode, on the prowl.
And yeah, y'all, this is a serious issue. Then, before the term Karen, before we had Karen, you had Becky. All right. And we've all seen the videos of various white women. Okay, how about the white woman
Hmm.
she called the police
On a little black
on
girl selling water.
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 Water, y'all.
Cause she wanted to go to Disneyland in San Francisco. It was a couple years ago. Call the police because she was selling bottles of water. Yo, oh, remember about the Karen here in New York? The little boy goes in the bodega with his mama. He got a backpack on. He walks right by this iron board Karen, and she say he tried to touch her booty.
No, she accused him
Yeah,
of
yeah,
touching
accused.
her
Well,
butt. Oh,
yeah.
she was going off. Oh my God. And the video showed that it was a book bag. Now, his mother, boy, man, she got great restraint because I'd have been, man, please, she'd have got slapped. All right, but the bottom line is she was calling the police. She was dead set on getting this child. I'm gonna say, I'll just say it, brutalized. Okay, she was going in, and then when the video shows what actually happened, she still didn't apologize. She
Typical
wasn't brought up
Karen.
on. She wasn't brought up on charges of misusing 911 and the police. Okay, she wasn't brought up on any charges. And the mother of the little boy let it go. No, I would not have let that go. See,
Hell
sometimes
no.
with some of our people, we're our own worst enemy. Okay, we always want to have mercy on people who don't have mercy on us. Hmm? How about the case of I think it was Charles Jackson. I'm gonna look it up. If I'm wrong about the name, I'll look it up. But this was a brother who got 30 who did about 30 something years in prison, or 15 or 30 years in prison because a white woman said she thought he raped her. She thought
Is that
he
the
raped
story
her.
of the in Louisiana?
Yeah, I think so. When she dreamed this nigga, I'm not saying nigga, the brother raped her, and then she picked him out random, talking about he the one that she thought raped her, and with no forensic evidence, with nothing whatsoever, that man was convicted,
30 some odd years of his life snatched.
taken on a lie. That is
Mm.
serious, man.
Let me get in there. Man. This is why judgment is coming. It's coming to this world because of lies like this. Okay? You teach these damn lies, you tell these damn lies. You can't tell the truth, right? Because that's not in your DNA, not in your spirit to be real. Tell the truth. Okay? You're gonna get innocent men killed or locked up because of your lies. And this is on a historical level. This goes back to when we was in chains in this country. Unto this present day, ain't nothing changed. Okay? All we wanted as a people was peace of mind. When did the hell y'all ever let us have some peace? Okay? You worked our people to death in them fields. You didn't pay them a dime. Some of our people died in them damn fields, man. Okay? This is on a historical level that you Karens are on. But I'm going to say this too. There's going to be a day when you ain't, your Karenicity ain't going to work for your ass. You at the end of your Karen rope. The lies you teach is being recorded, and judgment is going to come on your Karen booty ass. You hear me? Y'all better wake up. Because the time is come. It is on the way. All the madness that we see is coming to an end. Your Karenicity is coming to an end. You ain't going to be able to lie on no black man no more. Okay? That's what's coming to an end. Kareem, you there? Please play that little video I sent you. It's like 3 minutes. This is your typical Karen in the world and how she feel about black women or black men. She thinks.
And when we come back from the video, we're gonna talk about Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, let's get on them too. We're gonna get on him. Yes, sir. All right, Kareem, it's on you.
Okay, apparently not. So the conversation gonna continue. Yo, let's talk about John. Look at Jonathan Majors, y'all. Look at the trouble that he's in right now. Jonathan Majors, his career was taking off. And now he's in all kinds of hot water. Why? Because he want to go and date a Karen. Now, what I'm going to say is this here. If you go out here and you want to go mixing among the hyenas, don't be shocked when they bite. Now, here it is. What's crazy about this story is this. Jonathan Majors called the police. He called the police, mind you, because his girlfriend was having what was described as a psychotic episode. He called the police. Now, he the one that called the police. Then they come, and they see all these supposed or alleged injuries on and about her body. She says he did it. She says Jonathan Majors did beat her, he did it. And the first thing they did, without no question, they yanked, handcuffed, and threw his behind in the back. He like, wait a minute, hold up. I didn't do this. Hold on. I called y'all. I called you. See, they didn't think about the fact that she could have injured herself. They didn't think about the fact that then when it comes out now that she had previous episodes like that. But I guess he didn't have the good sense to get away from her. But now with one lie, because now she's saying that she made it up. And I believe her, that she made all that up. Because see, my thing, I always hit people in the head with common sense. Well, it's not that common. Common sense. If he was the one who abused her, beat up on her, why would he call the police knowing full well that they see her with him? And you know how white men feel about when you got their, pretty snow bunnies, as Dr. Umar Johnson would say. They're pretty snow bunnies. Oh, you know how they gonna feel about that? And you beating up on her? Bruh. But see, let's use good sense here.
Bruh.
And that's an overused phrase, but bruh. Come on, man. He did not that he didn't beat up on her. She was up there tearing up his place. And he
She
called the
was throwing
police
a
on
Karen tantrum.
right. And he called the police to help get her under control. And he's the one that they jumped on, handcuffed, and now the U.S. Army took away his ad campaign. Now all of a sudden, the movie
Bruh,
offers are now drying up. But you know what? Listen. You know what? I'm gonna jump out there. I'm gonna jump out here. Okay. Basically, I'm gonna jump out the plane with no parachute, knowing I can't fly. I'm gonna say
you
this here.
basically saying you gonna crash and burn.
If need be, yeah. But it's gotta be done. Listen, we were told, it's been said before, it's not an original thought. But but I'll look at comedian Eddie Griffin, who made it clear. He says, look at the pattern. No black man will leave Hollywood without some kind of controversy attached to him. Now, when you look at Bill Cosby, when all that stuff came up, who's at the helm of his troubles? Karen. Huh? What I don't understand is this here. In the case of William H. Cosby, like Jonathan Majors, William H. Cosby, accusations came up, and boy, people believed it. They believed without no evidence, not knowing the
Look how
facts.
long they let Harvey Weinstein
I
run
know,
with his
right?
wickedness. I heard actual audio on him talking about telling women, "Come on in the room, let's do this. You want this part?" They ain't got no physical evidence on Cosby, none soever, none. But since he's a black man, easy target. Let's destroy him. That's
Yeah,
facts.
see, and let's look at that case. Now, here's the facts on that case. When many of the women, predominantly white women, okay, were asked, did Bill Cosby give you the drug without your knowing it? They all said no. And about 20 of those cases got thrown out. They got thrown out. Why? Because each woman was being proven a liar, liar, liar. Okay? A liar. Then you had Janice Dickinson. Okay? The one-time supermodel.
Yeah, super hard.
Be careful. Let's be careful. She claimed, all right, that she had an encounter with Bill Cosby, but then later on, well, I embellished. No, bitch, you lied. You lied. You lied. Okay.
Don't all Karens lie?
Now we can't no. Let's not be too presumptuous to say that. Okay. But let's just say about 65% of
That's
that
more than half.
lie. They lie. Okay, and Bill Cosby, no, and the one woman, and when you, and here it is, right? When you go back and read, a lot of people didn't even read the deposition when it was public for people to read regarding what charges Bill Cosby were being brought up on. As a matter of fact, the original prosecutor out of Philadelphia, he didn't even want to. He said, "Yo, I'm throwing this away because there's no validity to this thing."
There's no
Okay,
concrete evidence on it.
and what happened was the guy the guy the current prosecutor who was running against him said, if you vote for me, I'll make sure Bill Bill Cosby goes to prison. And we see the
Mm-hmm.
attitude. He certainly got voted in, and with Gloria Allred, super feminist, Gloria Allred They did a backdoor deal that the one lone white woman that he got convicted for. Okay, what happened?
Got him up 3 years in prison.
Yeah, but wait a minute. But previous to that, that case was settled out of court, and the and that same woman. All right, I don't, like I said, we don't use names here of certain people who are pork unless it's necessary. All you have to do is go look up the case. It's still public information on Bill Cosby. Look at did you see her? The one white woman who claimed that that white woman that claimed that he raped her or went along with the story. First of all, had settled out of court prior to the issue that transpired a few years ago with Bill Cosby. She received about $3 million from Bill Cosby and was still going over to his place for
Wasn't that
career
supposed to be
development.
hush money?
For career development. Okay? And the deal was she takes the money, he sponsors her for whatever whatever that means, and it goes away. But somehow Gloria Allred and the new district attorney in Philadelphia, they did a backdoor deal, and here it is. Bill Cosby got brought up on those charges. Because see, when it come down to the whole issue, he was drugging the women. They all had to confess in the grand scheme of things that the wild parties that Bill Cosby was having in those days. Okay, I'm not gonna pretend that these things this didn't go down. Okay, they had a nickname for him. He was known as Pill Cosby. Okay, and look,
Date rape Cosby.
No. See,
No,
that's not what he did though. See, I want to make sure we be careful, man. Listen, they all confessed that at these parties that Bill Cosby will request. Oh no, wait. They will go to Bill and ask Bill to bring a certain drug they wanted. That they wanted. Okay, they confessed this.
willfully went to him asking him.
Yeah, so if I was throwing a wild party, you want cocaine? Got you. What you need? Got you. They all confessed to that. This was not a case where Bill Cosby had them,
But
in a
look how
room
long
somewhere.
some of this stuff that they talking about happened in the 70s. The 70s.
The
Damn near
70s.
like 50 years.
Okay, right. And hold up, it gets worse. Then you had if you go, like I said, I'm not going to use a name, but you go back, and if you all want to go back and check out a movie titled, it was Jack Nicholson led, One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah, he won an Academy Award for that, 1976.
Yes, sir. But there's a pretty blonde nurse, in the movie. If you go back and watch the movie, you can't miss her. She's all prevalently in the movie. A pretty blonde nurse. That same actress accused Bill Cosby in and around 1976. She accused him of coming to her dressing room when they were all filming episodes of Johnny Carson. Okay? She said that Bill Cosby came into her dressing room, and let's just say his Jello pudding pop, but come to find out,
Jello pudding pops
look, bro, this is what she said. He turned her around, and yeah, there you go. The memorial blowing of trumpets. Bro, but then
his thing is stand at attention.
Right, the bugle. But hold up, bro. Check it out. They went, and I went digging. Everybody went digging. And do you know what we found out? That the night and the day that she filmed that episode, Bill Cosby was nowhere in I think it's Carson City. He was nowhere near
In
the
sight.
studio. He was
Nowhere in sight.
gone. She lied. She straight lied. And this is what they do. They lie. Okay? She lied. But people, you know what? The media, they don't come out and tell you any and all of this. She lied. I want y'all to understand the depths of what we're dealing with here. This is not something that we just pulling out our behinds. And we cannot ignore this. We cannot let it go. We cannot let bygones be bygones. There's a serious disease in this, and now this goes, and now when it comes to Jonathan Majors, look at his look at the particulars of how now he's being stepped to. But let me just say this here. When you go dealing with the Hollywood beast, right? If you don't lay and let them play with you, they're gonna come for you. There's certain forces that are gonna come for you. Because when they want you, you gotta play. Jonathan Majors, I don't think he wants to play. He wants the fame, but he don't want to pay that price. So that's how that worked. But still, he called the police, and he's the one now arrested. He's the one losing all the deals he had.
Endorsement.
And everything else coming forth. Thank you. Endorsements and possible movie scripts. Despite the fact that his girlfriend says she lied on him. Okay? When you are when you have psychotic episodes,
Message to Jonathan Major. Get rid of this camera, please.
Yeah,
Save your life, bro.
Yeah. Okay, we could say that. But yeah, bro. Look, you know, it don't end well in some instances. Even, come on, man. Damn. All right. That don't just those two cases alone, and I can't, and you know what I'm stuck on, even with the Bill Cosby case. Did y'all see that white woman? Did you see the woman that accused him? She looked like someone on the bottom of my freaking shoe. Now here, Bill Cosby.
Right up, open.
No, Bill Cosby done been around a bevy of beautiful women. Felicia Rashad,
smoking.
Debbie Allen, Denise Nicholas. I'm going back. Denise Nicholas, Lee Chamberlain.
Woo!
All these women. Okay, Lola Falana. Okay, Frida Payne. Oh, yo, he done been.
Why would he want that?
In real talk. Look, you can look at the movies. 2 movies in particular. Let's Do It Again.
Yes, sir.
And Uptown Saturday Night, you get an idea on how wild Bill was. And this is why I understand.
Don't forget a piece of the action.
No. That was more tame. I'm talking about Uptown Saturday Night and Let's Do It Again. You could see the energy between him and Denise Nicholas in particular. Okay, real talk. And Denise was married to singer Bill Withers. Okay, he used to be beating up on her though. That's another story though. But my point is, he was around all.
That's the one that's saying "Ain't No Sunshine."
Yeah, and Lovely Day. Yeah, but my point is, getting back on what I'm saying, he was around all these beautiful women, and none of them. He never tried to press them, but he gonna press her ugly ass.
And they look better than her.
Bro, that's my point. You ever notice? Okay, let me. And another thing, not that racism should be beautiful. Not that racism is pretty, but I swear.
We're not saying that. Listen, the women that.
Let me complete the thought. Let me complete the thought. Do y'all notice that most of these white women who are the Karens and the Beckys always have a certain look?
Ugly.
Round. Beaks.
Elephant.
Flat butts. Okay, they're the white women that white men don't want. Yeah,
so they don't mind if your black behind take them off their hands.
Hold up, you never see pretty much any Buffy or Jodies. Um,
You would never see Brad Pitt with a
no,
Karen.
that's not. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this. You never see pretty much hardly like the Farrah Fawcett type looking white women causing all this ruckus.
Hell, hell no.
It's always these ugly ass white women that white men don't want.
Because they
Always
don't got a man.
at the helm of Karen. Damn, man. Hold it down, JT. I'll be right
I,
there.
I seen some Karens, man, that could start earthquakes with their face. Pretty ugly, you know? But yeah, Karens is, man, all they do is cause pain in a man's life. Pain in a man's life. And this is what brothers like Jonathan Major, you got a major pain on your hands. The best thing, the best advice I could give you is get rid of her now while you can. Because I ain't guarantee you gonna make it through the storm with this one. You know? It's time you Negroes, man, in Hollywood, get your own. At least you know you can deal with them. You know how to talk, they know where you coming from, you know where they coming from. Leave these damn Becky and Karens alone because they dangerous. Karen is like an atomic bomb, man. When she explode, she destroy everything in her path. Or get everything destroyed in her path. In her path. Come on now. Time to wake up. This is got to end. Now we can go back to talking about this woman. Caused this young black man to lose his life 68 years ago. Okay? That sparked the civil rights movement. 1955, there was two incidents that sparked that civil rights movement. Her and Rosa Parks, both in 1955. Did so it's time to learn. Wake up and come out this Karen mindset. Leave them alone. You got your own. You was blessed to have your own. You need to learn to come and deal with her, get on that level. She get on that level with you and build something. You ain't gonna build nothing in this kingdom because this kingdom is slow, shortly, very shortly will come to an abrupt end. It's got a short time left. Whether people believe it or not, it do. Because this madness got to stop. This mindset of these Karens out here thinking they could just do what the hell they feel like doing. They think because they got the Karen look that everybody's supposed to bow to their Karenicity. I ain't bound to it. And I damn sure know Karima ain't gonna do it. Malachiam ain't gonna do it. You want to be a Karen with your own man. What you coming to us for? We don't got nothing to do with you. I don't want to be bothered with you. Go to your man with that. But y'all you Karens ain't nothing but a bunch of small heifers. You've been getting your damn way too damn long. Now you think everybody's supposed to bow to your knee like you a queen. You know, you the queen. Queen Karen of the Americas. You got people that ain't playing that Karen BS no more. They ain't going for that Karen stuff no more. They will beat your Karen ass. It's facts. Karima, if you can hear me, please. I sent you a video. If you can hear me, please play it. Thank you. I gotta wait till she come back. But
Yeah, my
oh, you got it? It's only like 3 minutes long.
I said my computer's not loading up, so it's not connecting my camera, so you're gonna have to wait.
Okay, bet. Malachi, go ahead. Yeah, I gotta wait till he come back in. But Yeah, this Karen mindset never ends. Because with this Karen mindset, many men have lost their life, families been ruined, race riots have happened, public lynchings because of lies. Lies have got a lot of black men in this country killed. There's so many, that number is so high, man, I couldn't even take account. Only the books of heaven could tell you. I don't know. But
But
yeah,
let me just jump. Yo, okay. To the person that's asking, why come we don't show our faces? Let me just say this to you. Listen, we don't need to show our faces. You don't even know what we look like. Okay? The reason that we don't show our faces because you look, there are a lot of kooks and crazies out here. All right? Not that we scared, but still, we don't want to have to be put in no predicament where we have to hurt somebody trying to come to press us or come step into us. Don't worry about what we look like. You just be more concerned about what we're talking about. Okay, don't worry about why we don't show our faces. It's none of your business why we don't. Well, then again, that's why we don't. I just said why we don't show our faces. So that's why we don't need to have anyone know what we look like. As long as we bring the truth and bring facts, that's what you should be concerned with. Come on, man. Anyway, getting back on it. now, anybody who feels some kind of way, look, and I know we got this cancel culture out here, right? Look, before anybody come trying to cancel the Lions Den, you want to try to cancel Yeshaya and myself, baby Hebrew. Before you go doing that, right? I want you all write this down. Bill Burr, comedian Bill Burr on white women. Okay.
oh,
I tried
oh.
I tried to load the video, but right now on this particular device I don't have Karima in my messenger system, so I can't send this video. But yo, write down Bill Burr talks about white women, and even Bill Burr, white
It's
man
Bill Burr,
comedian,
BILLBURR.
BU. That's right, Bill. Thank you, Bill Burr, and his take on white women. Because you know what? Another thing I got to look at. How is it right that all of a sudden Karen and Becky have taken over what is called the woke movement? Huh? How come every time
The
we
who?
make the woke movement, the woke movement, being
The
woke?
Me Too?
No, not me. Well, the Me Too was
Oh,
sort of about a black woman like Karis One. I forget her name. I don't even
yeah.
want to go in. Yeah, yeah. But they took over that too. They took over that. They took over that as well. And it's that Me Too and this woke thing that has been woefully perverted. Typically, when you say I'm woke, that means you are aware, you are hip to things, you know things. But even now that Karen is taking over and Becky is taking over, it's taking on a whole new trajectory and definition. You got okay, how you have actress from uh Who's the Boss?
Yeah.
Alyssa Milano became the face of Me Too. It's all about a black woman. Okay. All right. How did
She
that
done
happen?
muscled her way in.
How that happen? See, this is what I'm talking about, man. We have to be more and more cognizant, aware of our surround and what like all these policies that are being passed are being put into play and fueling a lot of white women out here who are out of control. But now Bill Burr goes in on one of his sets on Saturday Night Live. You could feel
It
the
was
cringe.
fire.
But Bill Burr himself said, listen, what I'm tired of is all you white women always complaining. You're always complaining about every damn thing. Okay, I'm quoting him. You can go check it out for yourself.
Message.
He said, yo, here it is, right? You sit your ass up here talking about toxic white men and toxic white masculinity. But wait, when slavery went on and we were out there killing black people indiscriminately and doing what we were doing, you were in the jacuzzi right along with us. You was rolling in that blood money right along with us. And when you felt like having sex with Leroy or whatever, you then had the convenience
Call on Tyrone.
to be say, then you had the convenience to say they raped you. So when you sit up here and talk about us, you need to shut the hell up. White women always complain. Yo, he goes in, and everything he said is
Was on
spot
point.
on. Spot on. So you wouldn't before you come trying to cancel, in case you got some cancelites in here, want to come at the line, you go cancel Bill Burr. To the FCC, go cancel Bill Burr.
This is one of your own
Who said
revealing the true spirit and nature of your Karens. Don't get mad at us.
You can't get mad at the victims of Karenicity and Becky. You can't get mad at us. Hey, when you got a 12-year-old boy, a 12-year-old little boy, okay, who
That Tamir Rice.
No, not Tamir Rice. It wasn't Tamir Rice. Not Tamir Rice. That was non-Karen. We were talking about a young man. I think his name was Craig Butler. I think it is. No, not Craig. Sensei Reed. Okay, 13 years old, gunned down by a white dude, but the accusation was okay. Not only was this dude racist, but his girlfriend was racist, and there was some words exchanged between them. And this idiot gets his gun, whips out his gun, and shoots down a 13-year-old boy named Sensei Reed. The name is spelled Sinzaered. It was out of Columbus, Ohio, y'all.
Oh, where did he go? Yeah, but like what he was saying, lies get people killed in this society, man. And when a Karen speaks, everybody listens. And everybody believes the Karen. Even though she could be lying through her damn teeth, they believe it. Our people as a nation ain't gonna never have no peace of mind until all the Karens are taken out the way and the male Karens taken out the way. Because that's all I want as a man on this earth. I want peace of mind. I don't want no madness around me, no BS. I just want a place where I could think, open mind, where pure thoughts enter into my mind and brain. And in this society here, you ain't gonna never be at peace. Look what you got to be around daily. As a black man, you a target to the world. Target. All they got to say, hey, black man, he fondled me. I'll be there, honey, in 5 minutes. What happened? Here he is. He did. He touched me. He looked at me wrong. Hey, boy, bring your ass over here. Put the cuffs on, Joe. Put him in the back of the car. Put him in. Let's go. Lies like that. This is what happens. This is what America is. Because of any black person in this country, male or female, you think you free in this country, you sick, you disturbed. Free to do what? What rights do you really have in this country? Nothing. You ain't got none. You ain't never had none. You would have thought that every major war that took place in this country, helping these people win these wars, you thought they might have treated you with equally. Nah, still more vicious. Vicious tax, lying tax to keep you down and oppressed. Then when you lifted yourself up, they kicked you back down. Why should I have any mercy or sympathy for their world when they ain't got none for mine? Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Something got to come about this thing, man. This is why judgment is coming for the Karens, all the male Karens as well. It's coming. Y'all ain't prepared. Y'all ain't really ready for that. Because it's gonna be a violent judgment. Violence. Very violent judgment coming down here. Ain't nobody gonna get away. Ain't nobody running. Ain't nowhere to hide. You gonna get caught. And he gonna sentence you. He the one gonna put it on you. Because ain't no way in hell that you think you can do what you do and think you're gonna get away with it. That's not gonna happen. Forget it. You're sadly mistaken. It's been a long time coming. You could think of all from the 1900s, just the 1900s alone. Yeah, Karima, drop the link because Tashaka want to come in. Thank you. You could think and look at the 1900s until the end of the 1900s, which would be 1999. How many Karens don't cause misery in black men's lives? Do that. Hmm? How many? It's a continuous cycle. Karen just got to be Karen. She just got to get her way. And her hubby, he bows to her needs. And by bowing to her needs, other people be destroyed behind their needs, man. Listen, let's get it straight. To the Karens, male Karens and female Karens in America, you wouldn't have this America that you call America. You wouldn't have all the pleasures in this land called America if it wasn't for the very people who you despise. Because I'm going to keep it 100. When we first came to the shores of America in the 1600s, building up your empire, you didn't lift a finger to do nothing. What the hell did you do? We did all the work. And at the end of doing all that work, you said 40 acres and the 2 mules we're going to give you. You ain't give a black man 40 cents and no mule. But yet, you think it's your God-given right to rule. You think it's your God-given right to get your way. Oh, I'm Karen. I could do what I want. Y'all got to respect me. I'm a Karen. I don't give a damn about no Karen. I could care less about your ass, Karen. You don't mean nothing to me. You ain't never meant nothing to me and never will mean nothing to me. You only getting your way now because this is your time. That's why you getting your way. But in the back of your damn head, remember your time is up. Because this Karen that just passed 2 days ago, she didn't think she thought she was gonna live a longer life. Right? Anybody think that she's
first of all, I'm gonna say this. When it comes to Carolyn Bryant, man, she lived way too long anyway.
That's what I said earlier.
Seriously, man. Seriously, you're right. Seriously. Okay, but now
80s. Can I say the quick point?
Hold on. Let me just bring.
Yeah, you got it.
Do me a favor, right? If you can.
Yeah.
Type in 13-year-old black boy electrocuted.
I can't do it on my phone.
Oh, what was that young in the time frame that Emmett Till was executed in
That was in the
Pennsylvania.
1940s.
What was that child's? What was that boy's
I
name?
can't remember his name.
He was
They got the
accused.
electric chair.
Right, 13 years old, and years later, come to find out he didn't rape the little white girl that they accused him of raping. They knew it back then.
It happened in 1944.
Right. See, this is how deep the Karen lemonade or Karen poison goes. Okay? This is serious, man. And I am Manna, you said, yo, some of these black men like Jonathan Majors and whoever, they need to be held accountable for dealing with those scallywags. Okay. Okay.
I'm mad that you got my name.
I'm not gonna
Jonathan.
even I'm not gonna disagree with you on that. Seriously. Okay?
Ugh.
Because the bottom line is, look, man, everywhere you turn now, when it comes down to it, all right, what we're dealing with is a very dangerous species. Okay?
The most dangerous.
This species calls the police, seeks to weaponize the police against any black man or woman just doing ordinary things. All right? And we need to address this species of Karen and Becky who are wreaking havoc. As I said, he got a 12-year-old boy doing his business of mowing lawns. White woman sees him, thinks he's trying to burglarize a home in the neighborhood, but he was hired to cut the grass. And they call the police. Okay. See, we got all this going on now. Let me take a quick time out, ladies and gentlemen. You are now tuned into the Lion's Den. As you can see, you have myself, Malachi, baby Hebrew, along with Yeshaya Da. And we're dropping it about Karens. Okay? I want you to hear, if you're new here and you like what you're hearing and like what you're seeing, hit that like and subscribe button with a quickness, okay? Make sure you do that, all right? It's free. Don't cost nothing. Also, we give an honor to JJ7000, the CEO of operations, who allows us to come here and lend the weight of our statesmanship and our know-how and being purveyors of pertinent information, important information, big word, pertinent, all right, to communicate to you and yours out there. And as always, we thank the Lioness, Karima, for being at the helm and being able, having the patience and the know-how and the durability to ride with us. Right now, we're having some technical difficulties apparently because we want to, hit y'all with some videos because we want to make sure we make you understand that we're not making this up. And I hope you have your pens and your pencils and your pads writing down certain talking points, or you will re-listen to this along with other Lions Den's presentations and go and examine and check these things out for yourself, because this is no laughing matter. Now we have joining us, I believe, Tashaka O'Kelly on deck, or was he on deck? Well, Tashaka, you're more than welcome to come back in. If anybody else want to join the panel and you want to sound off and join this discussion and maybe and lend the weight of your statesmanship or stateswomanship, you're more than welcome. Maybe you might feel that we are racist. Maybe you might feel we're wrong. Maybe you feel like we may be overreaching in our condemnation. If you're an opposing point of view, you're more than welcome. You're more than welcome to come in. Please, you're more than welcome. But still, welcome to the Lion's Den. And as I take this greeting from I Am Manna, when you come to the Lion's Den, wipe your feet, mind your manners, stay on point, and you will have a very wonderful experience. Like right now, I see y'all out there talking. JT, hold it down. I'm going to go out and I'm going to start reading some of the points of view that are being laid out, okay?
Yeah, if anybody else want to come in, please, because yeah, I want to hear some other people's comments instead of us just talking. So if you want to come in, Kareem has dropped that
Okay.
link.
Okay,
Yeah,
now, Water Blue, thank you very much. George Stinney Jr., that's what I was talking about. The 13-year-old who was electrocuted in 1944. His name was George Stinney Jr. Thank you very much, Water Blue. And see, you didn't miss this presentation tonight. That's a good thing. Okay? Let me see who else is talking. We got Tashako Kelly. Yeah, you okay, look, Tashaka, yeah, it dropped. You're more than welcome to come back on. Find a link and come back in. You're more than welcome, bro. Okay? And let me read Iron Manna. Yeah, we do gotta hold these niggas accountable for dealing with these scallywags. Alright, for real. What? Let me see. Shall all been and this evil empire will fall soon. That's right. And yeah, that's right, Shaw. All his money will go to Karen. That's right. All his money will go to Karen. Shaw been Jamie Foxx gonna die soon. And okay, Jamie Foxx got an ex-wife, Caucasian baby mama. Look where he is now. Okay, yo. All right, Jamie Foxx. Well,
well,
when it
maybe he
comes to
ain't
Jamie
gonna get
Foxx,
out that foxhole.
nah, man, yo, no. See, when you go talking too much,
They coming for you. Yeah, we're gonna wait till he come back in. First thing I want to say is like and share and subscribe to the Lion's Den because some heavy information is being spewed out. Now, what will be done about these off the chain, annoying, nuisance Karens on this earth? What's going to happen to them? This is the last time Karen will be able to spew her madness and ever get her way. Because that's coming to an end. Just like this Karen S. kingdom is coming to an end. This is the last time you're going to get your way. Because in the next kingdom, the next world, there ain't going to be no Karens. There will never be a Karen. A Karen will never rise ever again. Because a Karen will get her ass handed to her on a silver platter. That's what's going on. But yeah, the history of Karens in this country has been very messy, violent. People's lives were lost. People died behind their Karenicity. Because she's dangerous. I mean, let's call her for what it is. She's a dangerous individual. People's lives are threatened with her here. Because she could say something, the whole world will believe it. Say a black man did this, black man did it. People gonna mourn for her, cry for her, come to her aid, come to her rescue. Because she said it. Not that anything happened to her or not. Because that's the way this world is designed. This world is designed to keep you down. The whole plot of America is to keep you down and destroyed. Families destroyed, households broken, the souls of a people broken because of their evil policies instituted by them. Male Karens as well. There's male Karens. They are Karen nation. They're people that get their way. But everybody tells you in America we all created equal. That's a damn lie. We ain't never been created equal under the policies of America. Never. Even when America became officially America in 1776, which was almost 247 years ago. July 4th, 1776 is when America became officially America. And even then, they ain't never changed their policies. These people been living a cushy life. They women been living a cushy life, getting their ways. I'm gonna tell the European man, if you were to grow some nuts, some balls, told your woman sit her ass down, maybe things might have been different. But you soft, dude. Your woman took advantage of you, man, and you let it happen. So since your woman took advantage of you, you're gonna do whatever you can to destroy our women and turn our women against us. And that's successful what you did. You did that successfully. That's what you did. And that's why this society is out of control. There ain't no moral structure here no more. Children don't know how to be children no more because they see too much early in their life. That destroys them. When I came up, we ain't had access to all this stuff that we got today. The internet, where you could go online and there's porn there and every damn thing. We ain't none of that. We wasn't exposed to what a lot of these children was exposed today. Okay? But let's go back to that thing with Bill Cosby. They ain't had no concrete evidence on the man. Came and got this man and put him in prison. He was about 80. I forgot what year it was. Might have been like 2018 or something. So if it was 2018, he was 81 years old. Put an 81-year-old man in prison over some things that they claim happened in the 1970s. Why you didn't get him in? They said it happened through the 90s too. All of that time, if he committed these heinous acts, you should have got him. Why you didn't get him? Because some damn Karen made up a false lie to destroy another man's life. That's what y'all gonna do? This is how this country operates. This is how they get down. They're all about putting you under the bus, destroying the family structure of a people. That's in their nature to do that. They jealous of you. That's what it comes down to. That's what it is. They jealous because you got something they don't got. What you got over them is the spirit of God, and they don't have that. That's why. My message to Jonathan Majors, look, man, is that Hollywood career worth you losing your life over? Is it worth it? That's what I'm gonna ask this dude. It ain't worth it. Because you called the police and told them that there was something going on, your woman or something hit you or whatever, fight. They come, right? You called them, and then they come and put you in handcuffs and take you to prison, jail. Why y'all don't learn? That's the problem with our people, hard headed, man. Stiff neck, don't get it, don't learn. How much more pain and suffering in this kingdom you got to go through before you get the message? Because it seems to me y'all ain't gonna never get it. That's why somebody gonna have to step in and put you in the right perspective that you might get it then. But as far as what we see here, nah, y'all ain't gonna get it. Y'all got too much of this foolishness on your mind. Want to be a part of this world. And what this world ever did for you, hold you down, destroy you. What is it doing now? Holding you down, destroying you to this very day. It's the same damn thing. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. That's what this world is. This world is about destroying the fiber and structure of families. Let's go back again. Emmett Till, 1955. If he whistled at her, if he did, that gave y'all the right to kill him, maim his body. I heard he went through a something like a cotton gin or something, man. I won't even want to think. When I seen them pictures, man, I was horrified what I saw. And this is America. This is what America been built on. Violence, rape, robbery, murder, and thievery. And I'm supposed to honor y'all? You are the supreme people over me. Hell to the no. You ain't even in the ballpark with me or us. Point blank, period. Because if you was it, we be coming to you for spirituality. You be teaching us what's hip, what's in the know, what's the new flavor in town. Not you coming to me. Y'all been given this world because we didn't obey the Father, and he gave this world to you. That's it, point blank. So I don't want to go too late with this, but I'm gonna say I hope everybody learned something on here today. We was gonna come on a little earlier, but everything got messed up a little bit because I was doing something, and then when I got the message, it was a little late. But I'm gonna end it now because Malcolm is attending to his grandmother, and I don't want to be talking to myself for another hour or so. So we did a little more than an hour and a half. I think that's it for this subject. So we're gonna come back again, maybe tomorrow if I come up with on a title for a show. I'll come up with something and we get it in again. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom, peace to the fam. Have a great night, and let's get it in, and let's learn to respect each other as people. Shalom. Yeah, Kareem, I'm gonna end it. If you there, I'm gonna end it now. Okay? Oh, he's back. All right, we'll keep going on. Go ahead, Malachi. I was gonna end it, but since you're back, go ahead. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
Okay, we bring this to you because why? It needs to be brought to you. We need to have the discussions and everything else. Cause see, so-called mainstream media, you're not gonna hear nor see this. Okay, you're not gonna hear and see matters of this magnitude being talked about. This is why when you look at the Democratic Party, Republican Party, and the entire system of America now, they're feeling something now because the truth is coming out so hardcore. Voices like the Lion's Den. You got Lisa Cabrera, Shalom sister, if you're listening. Okay, you have Professor Black Truth. You have the Philip Scott Show, and so many other black voices that are
The
Vicky
Black
Dillard.
African Diaspora Channel.
Okay, we are out here dropping it. And do you see how blessed you are to have those who take time out, going through whatever they're going through, whatever hardships we're facing behind the scenes, but we still get it in because it's a call of duty. It's a call to responsibility because no one else is going to do it. All right. And like I said, the Lion's Den is where it's at. Okay. We come here nonstop bringing the facts. Okay. Because CBS, the crappy broadcasting system, not going to give you the truth. NBC, nothing but crap. They're not going to give you the truth. ABC, Americans broadcasting crap, are not going to give it to you. CNN, crappy news network, they're not going to give it to you. And what does crap spell? CRAP. When you watch all these mediocre so-called major channels, okay, all you're seeing is continual, repetitive, asinine programming. Crap. But you don't get that here. We bring you the truth. Okay? We bring you the facts. That's frequent, accurate, correct truth spiritually. Facts. That's what we bring. Non-stop. Whether some of you out there want to believe it or not, or accept it or not, as Ric Flair would say. Okay? But the bottom line is, the Lion's Den is where it's at. Welcome into Shaka Kelly. It's on you. What you gonna do? Okay, as the CEO would say, timing is everything. Okay, we see Tashaka's in the building, but he's not responding. I guess he'll come on when he's ready. But anyway, look, all we're saying, right, is that in your day-to-day living, to be very careful. So now, Tashaka, it's on you. What you gonna do?
Shalom. I'm gonna do everything that I can do. Shalom, 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 my Lord. Can you hear me? You still can't hear me?
We hear
Yeah, man, we hear you.
Okay. I was making sure. Hey man, this is a good topic, with the way of the world and things right now. Like, I mean, we just in perilous times anyway. It's so destructive that sometimes I get lost. I mean, I don't want to go away from the topic, but sometimes I just get lost just looking at the state and the way of the world. Even looking at the state and the way of Israel. I've been tripping since the Passover anyway. Like, the riding in on the horse thing blew my whole mind. It's just, I don't know, man. It's like it's starting to get sad. Like if I talk to people in private conversations, it's starting to get sad with the state of the way of the world is, and it's even sadder the state in the way that we are as Yasharala. We call ourselves brethren, but we can't even stick together on doctrine sometimes. We call ourselves brethren, but have a malicious eye for the other brother for one reason or another. Forget that Karens. What we gonna start calling ourselves then? If it's Karens and Kens, then what is it? Uh Willie Earls and Wilmers over here? Because sometimes we do the same thing and we don't recognize it. I just watched something in Mississippi, and this is crazy. And it's a video for real, and it's actually live, and they actually let me go for a little while. A lady really unlived another lady on live about something that didn't even make it wasn't even a fight. And she really unlived her. I don't want to say words to get the channel banned or anything like that, but she put two on her and kept saying, "Go get the man." We be doing stuff that's out of order. So I'm not saying like I said, I don't want to take away from the subject, but it's I think it's some things that we need to talk about that's way more pertinent right now. Malachi, it's so great to see you. I ain't seen and heard from you in so long. Seems like, but I've been out the loop a little bit too because a few things happened in my personal arena that had me have to transform some things and make some things go the way I wanted them to go. But I don't want to take from the subject. I'm listening, but man, there's some things there's more pertinent. With that, I digress.
I agree with what the brother just said. Actually, oh, this is Sister Noble. This is Sister Noble. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, you guys. Okay, now, okay. I agree with what the brother just said. There are more important things to talk about, and I understand where you guys are coming from as far as the Karens and the Beckys, but as much as I hear black men complaining about the system and complaining about how the Beckys are the most dangerous on the planet, black men still gonna be dealing with the Beckys. They still gonna be sleeping with them. They still gonna get with them. It doesn't matter, you know. And the more money a black man has, the more money he has, and more possessions he has, he's gonna get with him a white woman at some point. In fact, a lot of the rich black men love the Beckys. They love the Karens over black women. So, when I hear these conversations, I sit back and I listen and I, whatever, because I already know what the deal is. I know black men love the Beckys and the Karens of the world. So, and that's the only thing I really came up here to say. I actually just got back home. So,
Now, Sister
yeah,
Noble,
I
I'm
just got
familiar
back
with
home.
you in the
Hold
back.
on. Oh, yeah, hold on. I thought I had, anyway, yeah. What was you saying?
Now I know you from the back chats and everything. I don't know if we ever sat on the same panel before, but if
Yeah.
we did, it is good to hear your voice, girl.
Yes,
But
thank you.
I have I have to definitely say that that could be true for maybe
Hmm.
a percentage of black men. But where I'm at, we look at them like, man, don't even. You can lust after of it and think about it, but you can't touch it. No, we don't want nothing white. The only thing I want white is my sheep.
Maybe
Yeah,
the
For real.
rice.
And that's
Maybe
how a
my
lot of
rice. Maybe.
well, maybe the rice too, but I don't got a hold of the brown rice, so I don't even want white rice no more. You know,
But
it's the way that the person was brought up. Like I'll never forget this. I ain't even that old. I don't even like to be called an elder, but I'll never forget my mama telling me
Did we lose him?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, but let me just say this here to both of you, to both Tashaka and Sister Noble, respectfully, everything we talk about is super impertinent. This is a very, very pertinent subject matter. Why? Because with all the black men and women who have suffered behind the lies, and even today have been having the police called on them, where these Beckys and these Karens are attempting to get them killed. Because every time you call 911, believe it or not, in most cases, you are calling them to kill someone. All right? They actually weaponize 911. Let's look at what happened just recently, about 3 to 4 months ago, to Terrell. What's the Dallas football? Okay, I'm getting brain freeze. Help me out. Dallas Cowboys. Damn. What was his name
Terrell
again?
Owens.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Where here he was in his neighborhood, minding his own business, and a Karen felt that he was driving too fast in the neighborhood. And what does she do? She calls the police. And the police arrive. And the next thing you know, she goes into her crime because as Terrell Owens is breaking down her foolishness, and her husband is on the sidelines hiding in embarrassment, what does she start saying? Well, look at you. You're a big black man, and I'm a white woman, and you're coming up on me, and you're being so aggressive. And the police, what did the police say? Look, we want you to relax. And Terrell Owens, I'm not the one who's, up in arms. Look at her. They wanted his ID and everything. They took her side. Her husband, however, was holding his head in shame. He didn't even want to be seen. Because Terrell Owens said, yo, this is what you got to deal with every night, man. I feel sorry for you. But the fact she said, look at you. You're a big black man, and I'm a little white woman. That speaks to the volumes of how pertinent this is. Because if let's say they didn't recognize him as Terrell Owens, okay, he could have been killed. He could have been shot. So everything we deal with here on this show and this presentation is always pertinent. There's no you can't say this is not more. There's more pertinent. No, this is super pertinent because lives are at stake. Lives have been lost. We're talking about a 15-year-old boy, Emmett Till, and his killer, Carolyn Bryant, who was never brought the justice here on earth, that is. And how the American justice system closed rank and protected this crow to the day she died. And you had Negroes who came to her defense, crying for her and defending her. Talk about Stockholm Syndrome or just plain coon. Bootlicking Stephen Chicken George. Damn. Man, oh man, oh man. So this is very pertinent, y'all. Understand that when we come here, you shy down, we don't deal with fluff. We deal with the very serious in your face drama. And now we're gonna really have to close ranks now because everybody's coming against us. Now you got Asian Karens, bro. Now you got Arrow Caro Shoe coming against us. Okay? How many of y'all saw the story where the Chinese want to call the police on the meter reader who was hired to do her? No, wait. an installer that was hired, that she hired. She hired him. And then she called the police on him, accusing him of stealing things from her home. The police came. And once he showed his credentials and ironed everything out, next thing you know, she gonna ask him, is he gonna finish the job? Let's take a real good look at the fact that here it is. Joe Biden has gave them the ammunition to do that when they passed that anti Asian bill, hate bill. You know, they gave you the propaganda that some black people were indiscriminately attacking Asians. And they got a bill passed. Now you got Asian women, Carol Wu, okay, out here carrying on and cutting up and coming against who? Black men. This is very pertinent, man. This is extremely important because we're seeing this phenomena now spreading to other species of non-black women carrying on. And Sister Noble, listen, unfortunately, yeah, you have some brothers who still like pork. Okay? That's true.
Yeah, they like that cat.
But we don't deal with pork here. There's no pork over here. All right? And you know, I that's why, you know, everybody was all up in arms when Harry Belafonte died. Okay, listen. Here's what I'm gonna say on that issue, right? You know, he lived a long life. But real talk though, man, like I said, you know, never mind. You know what? Let the dead rest. Let the dead bury the dead. Moving on. So when we come here, right? Sure, Tashaka, we talked about the affairs of Israel a couple of days ago. The broadcast, you know, matter of fact, Tashaka, tell them what the broadcast is called again. The Gentiles.
Oh, okay, that was last week. The Gentiles taking credit for the building of America.
But no, what was the recent
John Legabumo? No.
I'm talking about when we went in on Israel and went in on that whole horse Passover thing.
Man playing God will destroy a nation.
Right. Man playing God will destroy you. If you Tashaka and Sister Noble, go and check out that presentation. We go hard in that. Okay, we go real hard. But I just want to say, listen, everything we talk about here is pertinent and extreme. This is extremely pertinent because, like I said, we have a phenomenon of white women who can call the police and weaponize the police against us. And we've seen instances. Here you had a young woman going to a McDonald's. She paid for her food. What it was, one of the burgers didn't contain cheese. She just asked for a simple change. A simple change. And what does a Karen do? Because she don't want to remake the burger. Although the woman paid for the food, and initially the drive-through clerk just told her to come back in and we'll just correct it. The manager didn't want to correct it. She called the police. And what winds up happening? The police arrive and immediately get on her, the black woman, and then they start punching and beating on her, arresting her, and trespassing her in a freaking public parking lot. That's pertinent. That's extremely important. All these stories that are popping off where, again, Karen and Becky are calling the police and weaponizing them against us. Lives are being lost. George Stinney Jr., 13 years old and electrocuted behind a lie. that he raped a white girl. Despite even then the forensic evidence showing that he was nowhere near where that attack took place. Then, what, 50 or about 70 more years later, now they posthumously exonerated him. He's dead. So everything we talk about here is always dire and needs to be looked at. Yes, you're right, Tashaka. There's a lot of things that are going on within our culture. But see, what you have to understand is that we're not one-dimensional in our conversations. We're talking about any and everything and how it pertains. It comes back to the Bible. Although we're not going to give you a sermon. Whatever we talk about, if you know, you know. But our aim is to talk about any and everything and apply scripture, and you'll know the scriptures as we go along talking about it. But like I said, since we know a lot of you don't want to hear a sermon, we come with freestyle, because we can do anything. And I want you all, as we're talking, to Google up all the stories that and events we're talking about. In some stories, I don't want to drop names because I don't want to give these people no attention, but the stories themselves, when you re-listen, you can just type them in and they'll come up. Or just type in simply YouTube, Google, Black people falsely accused by white women. I haven't forgotten the story of the young 15-year-old in South Carolina at a pool, and the woman she walked up on him, told him he's not supposed to be here, or she felt somewhere about him putting on socks to take a dip in the pool, and she walked up on this child and slapped him. That video, do any of y'all remember that story? Well, they're putting their hands on us, y'all. That's why we are bringing this presentation to you. That's why it's, we get on our, we dot our I's and cross our T's. And when you put I and T together, you get it. It's imperative that we talk about all things that are dire to us, because like I said, pay attention. Here in America right now, these people are closing up rank. And they're not playing. Whether you believe it or not, we are the children of Israel. And whether you believe it or not, that a Savior is going, whether you believe that or not, that's your business. We won't force it on you. But they are scared. They know something's coming, but they are still in their crazy, narcissistic minds thinking they own us. It is clear now how this country feels about us. We had a black president at the helm for 8 years. And he didn't put not one damn policy in place to protect us. You had Joe damn Biden make a promise that he was going to enact a bill to hold police or anyone else accountable if they attack black folk. This bastard, as soon as his decrepit ass got in office, didn't keep the promise. So we have to look at all this, man, and see they are not playing. They're looking to hurt something, and that something is us. Now, what we gonna do about that? So we have to understand that all these Karen and Becky incidents are only preludes to what's coming. Here in Mississippi, they just passed new Jim Crow laws. And other states are now following suit. Why you think these white men are coming the way they're coming at us? Why you think that white woman told that sister she couldn't eat in the certain part of the hotel that she paid for, and then walked up on her and spit in her damn face. So all that's very dire and important to talk about. So JT, it's on you.
Now let her. She want to answer a question. Let her give what she thoughts on what she said. What you said.
Well, okay, Sister Noble, the floor is yours.
Yes, I just got back home. I'm sorry, y'all. I actually just walked in the door like 10 minutes ago. But yeah, I'm just sitting here listening to you. I'm sitting back listening and I'm paying attention, and what you're saying is true. Everything you're saying is true. Every single bit of it. But when do we as a people come together, unify? When do we come together and unify against all of these injustices, against all of the blatant racism that we sometimes deal with on a regular basis? Some people deal with it on a regular basis. I don't, but a lot of people, like myself, we sit back and we hear you guys. We're listening, but we see you guys with Becky's and Karen's. Not you per se. We see you guys with Becky's and Karen's all over the mainstream media.
It all ends when Judgment Day comes. That's how it's going.
Yeah,
That's how it's going to
yeah,
get down. Because
yes.
all the talking that we want to talk ain't going to get a
Mhm.
damn thing done. The Most High
No,
have to come back with His mighty army and slay the wicked. That's it. In the
yeah,
story, ain't no other way.
that is,
Because how
yeah,
we gonna overthrow these demons?
that's true. You
We
are
ain't got no
absolutely
power.
right.
We ain't got no power to take them to overthrow them. Hey, nobody gonna escape the crime they commit on this earth. You could this woman, whatever you want to call her. I ain't got no respect for her. She didn't think the judgment day was gonna ever come for her, but it has. And if anybody thinks she in heaven or in a paradise, you must be out your mind.
Yeah.
She ain't in no damn paradise. She caused a innocent young man to die off
Mm,
of a lie. Now, listen, everything that dealing with our people is important, right? Yeah. But this thing is something that's happening daily in this country amongst these 50 states. Something like this is taking place. Now we know there's drugs in the community and all of that, and Negroes ain't taking care of their children. We can get into that on another show. But this is something that need to be tackled. Fake ass Karens telling lies to get people killed. And that's happening daily. Okay? You would think 400 years plus in this kingdom that these people would give you some rest, peace for what you done gave them. You built the kingdom a kingdom in a society for them. They ain't never gave you a day's rest. They hate you, even though they the one that doing, even though they are the ones inflicting all the pain. They act like they the ones came over here in some slave ships and sold on auction blocks and lynched and whipped, raped. I'm sick of hearing these crybabies cry to me, man, because I don't want to hear a damn thing come out they man's mouth or they women. I don't want to hear nothing. You ain't got nothing to say. All right? I'm going to say it like this. This is the last time Karen's going to be able to get their goddamn way. Because in the next life, if you open your mouth, your head going to roll. We ain't going to play. Because he said in the script, he going to rule with a rod of iron. That's a sword, two-edged sword. You dig? This way you get in this country? Hell no, that's over, man. Because I done seen videos of black people got their hands up and still get shot to death. I done seen videos, Karens is calling the cop a punk and every damn thing. He ain't did a damn thing to it. You got your hand on the dashboard and they still put a bullet in you. How many cases of that done happen? Huh? It's going on every day. This madness must stop. All right? So the only way it's gonna stop is when the Father Himself put it to rest. And that's coming. Whether you want it or not, it's gonna take place. America is doomed. Like all you Karens of the world, male and female, your ass is doomed. And you know it. A lot of you know it. Yeah, Malcolm, you there? I gotta step away for a minute. Yeah, Kareem, I'm gonna end it because I want to get out of here. That's enough. So we're gonna end the stream. Said what need to be said. So I'll thank everyone for being here. Hope y'all got something out of what we talked about because it's a very important topic, just like all topics are important. So this is another dynamic presentation coming from the Lion's Den. We're gonna say shalom to the fam, and we are gonna get out of this kingdom real soon. So I say shalom again. Peace to the fam.